Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, the latest This Week in Weiss Schwarz that I probably have ever made. Again, sorry this video is super late. I had a great Labor Day weekend, and I was filming on Sunday, but my voice was literally gone, so I was like, I'll wait. But anyways, let's get to the news. It's finally here. We got a ban list. Now, I do expect a Nelson, maybe a Musashi, maybe some Bang Dream cards getting hit, so let's see what we got. We got Garden at 2, it was at 1, and Principal Watching Over is banned. Really? No Monogatari or Haruhi? Okay, I guess. Now, I wasn't expecting Kasumi, you know the one, to come back, but I was expecting something a little more than this. I'm sure the next list we're gonna get Garden unbanned. Well, I mean, Bushidroad killed Luck and Logic, so I guess they're finishing off the job over here in Weiss. Also, Magic got a ban list. I heard it was a bigger deal than ours. In other news, Banned League 4 is coming out. Like last time, these cards are reprints of other cards. And if you don't know what a Banned League is, it's a shop challenge in Japan where you could only enter with a deck themed around a single band in Bang Dream. So you could enter either using Poppin' Party, Afterglow, Roselia, Hello Happy World, Glitter Green. There's one more, isn't there? I think that's it. Oh, Rezero Solon. Well, no, that's not it. Or they are gonna get a trial deck in the new Bang Dream set of the Season 2 set, but no, it wasn't Rezero Solon. There's one more band, isn't there? I'll think about it later. Either way, same as the last 3, 5 cards in each set, 5 parallel rares, and you get 1 card per pack. Speaking of shop challenges, SAO Alicization, fuck, I'll never say that right, has a title cup. Now what that is, it's kind of like a band league, but that means you can only enter using the set in question. In this case, it's the new SAO set. Here's the card for October, here's the card for November. Rezero Memory Snow is out November 22nd, 2019 in JP. Most likely we will get this in English because we did get the last 2 sets, although I do remember saying the exact same thing for the Love Live set that we don't have in English yet, which is actually the next Love Live set that we should be getting before all the really big one. We haven't gotten that yet, so I don't know, it's up in the air now. Also, Saikano does have some leaks, but we'll get to those when we have the art. Bushidroad magazine for October looks like it has an Inzektor and this Symphogear PR that really doesn't do it for me. And the posters are these Ito Akira illustrations, and oh my god damn it, guess I'm gonna buy this one for that poster. Also, side note, link to the Card Gamer video up in the top. Not Weiss news, Gegege Kintaro has a release date in Buddy Fight on October 19th, which is very fitting because this is kind of like a horror themed series and October makes sense. Yu-Gi-Oh! Megatins are out, I'm just bought mine. Didn't get anything really good though. I really wanted Nibiru. Off to the cards. So a while ago we were spoiled some Jojo cards, but they didn't have the art, so I personally didn't cover them. But now is the time, my friends. Just a reminder, because of licensing issues, you cannot use this set in the WGP. What? Oh, we can!
One eternity later.
Secret of the Truth Giorno is a pay 1 tap self-searching brainstorm, and pay 1 bounce a cost 0 character back to your opponent's hand. Yes, a cost 0. Non-destruction removal. You are losing a stock, but you are getting rid of some problematic cards like bombs and some play extenders. Also, the JJ art cards look super nice. Bizarre Investigation Request Koichi and EC Act 3 is an anti-runner, and on play, this card gains a level and 1k for the turn. God damn, this is another solid card, and it's actually a solid going second card as well. Your opponent has a bomb or a runner on their first turn? Nope. Also, most runners are 2k or 2k5, so the turn that this card is played, dude, you're fine, no sweat. Now, if only there was a card that could give out power. No, this is not what I wanted at all. Guardian in the Shadows BS is on play. It gains 1k multiplied by the amount of Golden Wind characters you have, and when your opponent plays a climax, if they have the exact same climax in your waiting room, you can pay 1, ditch a card, your opponent mills, and you burn for whatever the level of that card is. That is fucking... wow, that is so unique. If you mill a level 0 or a climax, nice try. At least you milled a card, and at least you milled that climax. But if you mill a level 1 and your opponent has an anti-burn card, you're going to have a tough time. Also, most decks don't even have an anti-burn card, so you most likely will be fine. Like, who's playing Kimono Friends? A lot of people are playing Kimono Friends actually. This card, still tight though. Will of the Soul Bukiari is a 2 or less climax early drop, on play heal, and during your opponent's turn, when this is reversed in battle, you can ditch one card and rest this card but send it to your waiting room during your Encore step. Remnants of the Past Diablo gives all your characters 1k5 if it is in the front row, and if this card is played using a standby, you can pay 2, ditch 2, and stand this card. So, you could trigger the standby or play the standby so you could get this card, and the effects will still activate. It's really nice. Reenact the Past Abaccio states that after this card attacks and you have Under the Sky that seems like it's falling, you can ditch a card, send the top card of your stock to the top of your deck, send this to the waiting room. You can select a pursuit footage MB from your waiting room to where this card was. And that Moody Blues loses 2 levels when on the field and none of your characters can side attack. Yes, a 10k beater at a level 2 with 2 soul. Play the standby or trigger the standby at your level 1 because you can't get this card yet and you could cheese this out. One thing to remember, this does die to level 0 bombs, so that's a thing to note. That cost seems pretty cheap because it doesn't do anything when it comes in play, like it doesn't give any powers. You would need either this 3-2 or this 2-1 on the field so you could get some powers. And I'm assuming that the climax is going to be a 1k1. They want to actually give in the climax this time. Super, super easy to set up. Just have the Moody Blues. I'm sorry, the MB, please don't sue me. In the waiting room, you will have a stock because it is after this card attacks, so most likely you will have a total of 3 because you could attack with your other 2 characters, then this card, you're good. Most likely you would want to have at least 3 of these on the field, but then again you need to have at least 3 Moody Blues in your waiting room. Did I say Moody Blues again? Shit. If you have enough hand size and enough Moody Blues in the waiting room, like I mentioned, cool. You can use this effect multiple times. Also, this combo, the Moody Blues, is pretty much a level 3. Let's hope you finish off your opponent and they don't bring out any level 0 bombs. This combo, super, super good, and I personally really do like it a lot. Card Capture Soccer was actually released last week or like 2 weeks ago by the time you watch this, and we are seeing some deck profiles, but let's look at some signed cards. JP better than English confirmed. We're off to Symphogear, and Resonance seems to be like the gimmick of the set. So let's go into this. The first card we're going to look at is Banned by Thought Maria. She gives 2k forward and on play, ditch a card, and you can stock heal and Resonance. At the start of your climax phase, reveal Connection Power Chris, and you can top check your deck and return them in any order. And that Chris is super hot, holy shit. And Resonance, on play from hand, reveal Bound by Thought Maria, and this card gets 1k for the turn in the following effect. When it reverses your opponent in battle, you can send that character to the top of your opponent's deck. Performing without rehearsal Chris is on play ditch salvage, one of these 2 cards that I just mentioned. And you could ditch a card and pop this so you could salvage a Chris or Maria. So you can use this Chris to get both Maria and Chris into your hand, and I really do like the 1-0 Chris. Not because of the art, oh that does help. You are getting damage because you are spinning that card to the top of your opponent's deck, and you are denying your opponent from digging deeper into their deck because when they go to draw, they're gonna get that exact same card that you just spun there. And to get new resources, they're gonna have to clock and draw 2. Although they were gonna do that anyway, most likely, but they're not going deeper into their deck, so they are set back just a bit. Also, that 3-2 is okay. Fight with No End. Shirabe gets 500 power for each other music character in Resonance. On attack, you can pay 1, reveal 1 new Battle Tsubasa, and this card can trigger check twice. New Battle Tsubasa has Resonance. When this card is attacked, you can pay 2 and reveal Fight with No End Shirabe. The opponent's character loses 2 soul, and this card gains 2k for the turn and climax combo. On attack, if you have Reverse Rakshasa in your climax area, you can perform the effect from this 3-2 Mocha. You know the one, the meta one. Soul Suppression! You never know how good Soul Suppression is until it's used on you. And those are the news and the cards from this week and last week as well. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. Again, sorry this is super late. I had a long, fun weekend, and I just needed a little break. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and oh my god, it was Pastel Palettes. That's what I was missing.